just gonna bitch about the ocean. I wanted to talk about Beyond Meat as well because we had a really good Beyond Meat.
Yeah, we just had a sausage sandwich on the way in.
Yeah,
they're good. From where though?
From Tim Hortons.
Yeah, I like the Tim Hortons one. People were shitting on the Tim Hortons ones. They were like, it's not as good as A&W. I'm like, it's the same thing,
but it's
right?
also different because like the sausage is supposed to be fake pork and the A&W is supposed to be fake beef. So of course it's not going to be the same.
Oh, I can't tell.
You can't
I went to A&W. I ate it, and I had the Tim Hortons one. It's like, all right.
Well, I was excited because I don't have like the weird sausage burps now, and I feel like I'm not being as sacrilegious by eating pork. You know.
There you go.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. I've never had
pork.
No.
Wow. I had pork when I turned 18. It was like, this is like my rebellion.
It's a very odd rebellion.
It was, yeah. I'm like, the second I'm 18, I'm going to vote and I'm going to eat pork. Like, it's just...
Mom, I'm an adult now. I can go to hell. I don't have to need your permission to eat pork anymore.
You know what? I think bacon is overrated, but maybe it's because I wasn't raised with it or what.
You know what?
I hear tell bacon was amazing. I hear tell it from people who were like converted to Islam from being like non-Muslims. They're like, the only thing I miss is bacon. Yeah.
It's just fried salt fat. Like what? I mean... Some
Sounds
people,
fantastic.
That actually does, the way I said it did sound really good. But I just don't like it. I don't like it as much as fake bacon.
You know what? It got hyped. Because if you can't have it, like you can't have it, it's magic.
Yeah.
You know? And then when you have it, you're like, I think it tastes better. But I like Beyond Meat because it's better than Haram Burgers.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah,
Fair. And at Tim Hortons...
Is there a brand called Haram Burgers? Because that'd be so
That
good.
would be cool.
That's awesome.
It was like only KKK people would be eating it. Like,
oh, no. I thought it
like,
was just like laced with a lot of pork.
Yeah.
You know?
No, if it's like a haram, like if it's a haram
all the
burger,
harams?
it would just be racist white people eating it because they'll think that somehow this is hurting our heart.
Oh, right.
right.
Yeah, I get
You know?
it. Maybe
I
we
see.
should just call it a Harambe burger.
Because like you know how they feel, they're like, oh, I call myself an infidel because like apparently it would hurt our feelings.
Yeah.
like,
I'm like,
no.
yeah, I'm really affected.
Yeah, like, why are you using their words, dude? Your name's Chuck. You know, like I saw a guy with a tattoo that said infidel, like a full tattoo on his ribs.
Wow, that's on you forever. And the ribs
Yeah.
is like the most painful part to get tattooed, other than the top of your feet. Like, actually, that is commitment.
It's weird. It's just, it's like a classification that another religion gave you,
Right.
and then you put it
ran
on your
with it.
ribs.
Yeah.
You idiot.
Yeah, doesn't seem like a good idea.
No.
Well, like, the whole like, okay, I'm gonna drink a lot of booze and eat a lot of pork just because Muslims don't like. I'm like, you're giving yourself like heart problems.
Yeah.
So you're just
By all
solving
means.
our problem right
Please
now
continue.
by killing yourself.
I'm gonna wake up early and run past you, and we'll be just fine.
I'm gonna eat my Beyond Meat sausage and not have the burps, which is
They have those at Mucho Burrito now, Beyond Meat. Of course, A&W and Tim Hortons, but like it's gonna be everywhere. It's
All right,
gonna
what's
be
your
great.
go-to breakfast sandwich in Tim Hortons then?
Oh, it's that right now.
that's literally it.
Really?
I
Yeah.
don't usually buy breakfast sandwiches at Tim Hortons.
All right, so there's one that's not on the menu. You asked for a breakfast sandwich with croissant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's an actual round one, so it's not the half moon one. They actually have one that's round. So
They
that
don't have that on the menu? I
No.
thought they did.
Oh, at least I don't remember seeing it.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but that is
I
like
feel
the fattiest bread that you could get.
so good.
It's like a whole stick of
So
butter.
much butter. Yeah, so much butter. By the time you buy it, and then you bring it to work, the paper bag,
Yeah, the bag is
just see-through, shiny. Right?
I started-
like you can squeeze it out.
I started watching that show with The Chef. It's like on Netflix about
So good.
cooking. Dude,
Okay.
how much butter? Everything is, I'm like, this is massively
Butter.
unhealthy. Yeah, butter.
Butter.
But it's like, that's what makes
I
it
haven't
delicious.
seen this show, and I watch a lot of cooking shows.
Oh, it's really, it just
Cooking
came
shows
on
is
like,
like my porn. It's like so good.
It's hosted by John Favreau.
Okay.
The guy who directed the first Iron Man.
The way how this guy says his name, it sounds like he's a freaking like an emperor.
John Favreau. I also like stick my hand out to present him.
You're
John
serving
Favreau.
something.
Yeah, I'm serving something. It's a good show. I'll send you
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a movie called Chef.
Oh, it's a movie.
Okay, wait, no, hold on a second. So John Favreau directed and starred in a movie called Chef. And
Okay.
that when you were saying about like it's your porn, you watch that movie. That is like high quality 4K porn for foodies.
Right, okay.
Then, as a result of the fact that the movie did so well, it's just the fact that the movie was made. It was like he called all his friends and said, "Hey, I want to make a movie about food," and everyone was on board. Like,
Okay.
so it's just like a fun time. You can see how much fun they're having on the movie. Anyway, the movie did really well. So then now he has a show on Netflix called Chef. And so, who's the chef from?
It's a guy who owns and operates a restaurant called Koji. I forgot his name though. Something Choi.
And he's also the Marvel chef as well, right?
Yeah, he's the chef for all like the last 4 or 5 Marvel movies. He's
Yeah.
been
So he's like,
like
the caterer kind
he's
of
the
thing?
caterer for the Marvel movies.
Yeah, but they're balling out of control, so they
Right,
have like
yeah.
a fucking chef.
This chef is on the chef show, kind of teaching Jon Favreau how to do certain things, and they're like bringing in other chefs to like whatever they've mastered, they make in extreme detail, but it's so much fun to watch.
So good.
Oh yeah, and then like lots of butter.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, and nobody here cares about cholesterol or diabetes.
I mean, when you go on YouTube and you just try to find out how to make a good egg, you know, they're like, just use a little bit of butter. It's a stick of butter.
Yeah.
They're like, if I kept on doing this every time that I had to make eggs, I would run through an entire bar within like a week.
This is on YouTube, like just like using a lot of butter for just making eggs.
Yeah.
I have not even seen that. When you watch like things about how to like make like a perfect omelet and stuff, it's like not like it's like a pat of butter. That's what I thought.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, they've been using sticks.
Gordon Ramsay, you know, it's just a little bit of butter and a lot of swearing. So
That guy is so interesting because he got really famous for like yelling at people, like being the Simon Cowell of cooking.
Yeah, cooking, yeah.
You know, like really letting you have it on
Yeah.
how bad you are at
Yeah.
cooking.
They just wanted him. I think that they asked him to play it up.
And then they were
Because
like,
he's
hey,
like a softie.
do you mind doing
but
this?
they played it down for the American version. Like the UK version is like, fuck you, your restaurant sucks and you deserve to die.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the American version, it's similar, but then like, here's a new kitchen that I bought for you because I like you.
Have you seen him deal with kids?
No.
Oh
great.
my God, he's like,
excellent.
oh sweetheart, don't worry about it. It's okay. What are we doing? Okay, let me. And then he'll like
Are the
whisk with the
kids
person.
cooking?
Yeah, they're cooking
I
it.
think it's a little different if he just swears at a bunch of children.
I know, but that would be increasingly funny.
Way more entertaining in certain ways and traumatizing. I
like-
wouldn't recommend it. But
Then you can have like season 2 therapists.
yeah.
I have a question. Are you an engineer?
Yes.
Okay, I just saw your magic ring. So.
Yes.
When you take the ring off, do you like start walking to walls and?
I just can't work out probably. I can't do any mental math.
Yeah, everything's just bad.
No, that's not what it is. Basically, I wear it over here so aunties would notice me and then offer me their daughters for marriage.
Really? And how's that going?
Not well.
Aunties probably don't know what that means.
I think they
true.
do. I think they do.
No,
I
this
think
is
they
a
know
very
the research.
Canadian thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? And aunties are generally not first generation.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right? You know.
It's unless you. I don't even think. I think you become an auntie if you're from another country. You become auntie at like 27.
Yeah.
You know, like you become an auntie pretty quickly sometimes.
It's a weird thing
But
for
they don't
pride,
know.
just because of the fact that like, do you know the story behind it?
Yeah, I dated like so many engineers.
Okay, so I won't bore you with it, but like,
no.
this is
The people who are listening probably don't.
right. So basically,
the people who are listening have probably dated less engineers. You can guess that much.
a bridge collapsed, and
Yeah.
so they went down. They took the metal from that, the iron from it, fashioned rings, and gave it to all the engineers who made a shitty bridge. They're like, now you remember what you did. And
Oh my
keep
God.
those rings on you. So it's like a burden. Essentially, it's the reminder that like if we don't
If you
calculate
fuck up,
things
people
properly,
die.
people die.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang, that's like the Hippocratic oath on your finger.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, and there's like a weird like chant. You basically join a cult when you.
There's
become
Yeah,
a
you hold
chant.
it. You hold
There's
it.
a chant.
Yeah, there's a
Place-
chain you hold.
There's
and
a
then-
chain you hold?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
hold the chain, and then after you have to
I'm
say
not supposed
words
to
and
know
stuff
any
like
of
that.
this.
Yeah, because it was like a secret thing.
And you stab a goat? What are you doing? Like it sounds.
And then you hold your ring
Bathe
on
in
your
its
one hand.
blood.
Yeah, and you sacrifice the weakest engineer.
And then an engineer would come in or something who say like something welcome, whatever, and he will put the ring on your finger. And then keep going down the line. It's a whole, yeah, it's
like
a very
joining
Skull
the
and Bones
Illuminati.
thing. Yeah.
Or like
That
the
is,
stone cutters.
I want to shit on that so hard. so hard.
Can we go back to shitting on the ocean?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my God.
We hadn't even gotten into shitting on the ocean.
No, we didn't. We just touched on it. I'm like, I have so many.
I'm gonna shit on the ocean in 1 second.
fine.
Trust me, I will shit in the
I hate
ocean.
the ocean so much.
But like your ring things reminds me of the Community when they were trying to get Donald Glover into the air conditioning
Oh,
group.
yeah.
It's just like that. It's just like the same exact thing, but with engineers.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That is
Yeah.
wonderful.
On top of that, screw this ocean.
We just referenced Community.
Yes, we like
There
Community.
need to be more Community references.
Yeah, man, I was bummed when Dan Harmon. I'm glad like Dan Harmon got made Rick and Morty after that.
Yes.
But it was
You're yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Fucking love that show. The show's great.
You know what freaks me out about Rick and
You
Morty?
get a little closer, or just pull the mic towards you.
Boomsy.
Oh
There
my
you
god!
go.
It's so close to my face.
Yeah, there you go.
Usually I don't like this.
Pop.
Pop, pop. Okay, so with Rick and Morty, what freaks me out? The animation, first of all. Have you noticed their eyes?
Yeah, it's like a star.
Yeah, you know what it is.
It took me a little while to get used
It
to.
really bothers me.
Yeah.
And it's like they took like a really pointed like paintbrush and just smashed into an eyeball. And it freaks me out. They look like they're on meth, but they're cartoons.
Yeah.
That and all the burping and puking.
The fact that
puke on
he
his
constantly has puke on his
Yeah,
lip.
it just, you know what? I can deal with decapitations.
Yeah.
Like actual decapitations.
But like
on
saliva
YouTube.
dangling.
Not even
But like,
cartoon.
yeah, not even cartoon, like real blood everywhere. I'm like, you know what? That's fine. But vomit, just gets me.
Yeah,
And-
the first 2 episodes or 3 episodes, they really play up his burping and his
so
thing,
bad.
but like it goes down after a while.
I don't know. I made it 10 episodes and I was like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. Like I'm taking gag breaks. Like it takes me away from the comedy.
I love the fact that you're like, you know what? I hate this. I'm still gonna go 10 episodes in.
I really am gonna try stuff. Okay, like I will eat something
commitment.
3 times
That's good.
to decide if I.
What's
hate
the wildest
it.
thing you've ever ate?
Oh, I don't know, man. The wildest thing. My favorite food is cow brain, so I don't know if we can get wilder than
Right.
that.
No, that's pretty simple. You've had cow brains, right?
I've had cow brains.
Yeah, we're brown. Never mind.
Yeah.
Why
Bro.
people are like what?
Yeah. I had
Press is
tongue-
like, yeah, it's
I had
pretty good.
tongue yesterday.
Yeah, that's not weird
Yeah.
though.
No, that's a little weird.
How is tongue weird and brain isn't?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're
What
both
are
in
you
your head.
talking about?
Tongue is different. Like a brain is is always in a skull, right?
Let's hear this out. This is
I want
interesting.
to understand how brain is less weird.
right. It's encapsulated, right? It's inside someone's thing.
And the tongue is in your mouth.
right, but like it's touched everything throughout the life cycle. It's touched poop. It's touched whatever. It's I don't know what
how much
I don't know
poop
what
are you
cows,
licking?
I don't know what cows are doing, but I feel like they're chewing cud.
First of all, but are you eating their liver? Are you eating their stomach lining, the tripe?
No, I mean
You
I've
don't
know. You
I've
just
seen
don't know.
I've seen, no. I've had tripe once before. Wasn't.
But you had liver.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Lungs,
like
the
these are like
brain.
filtration devices,
Right,
right?
yeah.
Where the poop is going
Yeah.
through.
It's just tongue.
Here, I'll tell you the first step.
That's
of
where the
eating
saliva
tongue.
is at. I don't know. It's gross.
First step,
That's not where the
the first step of eating is peeling the.
Yeah, you gotta peel the
Yeah,
taste
and
buds
then
off.
it's just a muscle. It's just a tender muscle.
I see.
That hasn't touched anything.
Right.
That would be like, oh, I'm not gonna eat leg because, like, say you touched it, right? No, I didn't touch your muscle. I just
Right.
touched your leg.
Fair.
I mean, we could cut you open and touch your muscle.
Yeah,
I mean, cool. I'll bring out the plastic.
but no, tongue is it's. If nobody told you, you'd be like, oh, this is fine.
That's
good.
how I got tricked into eating brain for the first time.
Brain tastes different.
Brain
though.
tastes different though.
No, but it was
super
like
fatty.
curried and like really chopped up. It wasn't like it's not the way in like because I've had like the Pakistani version of it, but this is like my mom like really making it into a pate basically.
And where are you guys from?
Bangladesh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're enemies.
Are we?
I think so.
I don't think so.
Not you and me personally.
No, us.
Yeah.
Definitely you. And I gave you
Yeah.
a right here.
Yeah, no. I just, imagine I hated you the entire way.
Yeah, the
Like,
whole
fucking
time
guy.
she's just trying to hold back.
I didn't know
What about
Bangladeshi has
1842?
had beef with Pakistanis.
Oh yeah.
We used to be one country.
Yeah, exactly.
These guys used to be East Pakistan.
Yeah, we didn't want that.
Yeah, no.
We didn't even touch. There was India in the middle.
You know, and actually, you know what? This is the interesting thing is I saw a documentary on Geo, which is our largest channel in Pakistan, and it was about how Pakistan made all these rules to make sure that, you know, even if it's in the military, Bangladeshis can't surpass a certain level and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't do
Wow.
it right. It was on Pakistani television, so I'm like, I know it must have been way worse.
It
if
was a
we're-
lot worse, yeah, 'cause
If we're
that's
willing to
very
talk about it
tame.
here, like that hour-long thing, I was like, must have been way worse than this.
Bangladesh had a lot of diamonds, so they were being mined out and just sent to Pakistan. Even like the politics within Bangladesh were like ruled by Pakistani people. There's also we look very similar in skin
Yeah,
tone,
let's look.
but people from Pakistan like. My parents would always call them like white looking, and Bengali people are like much darker. So there was like a weird racial, physical thing. They were also trying to force Urdu onto us, which is not a language we speak.
No.
And then my parents lived through a civil war. Like they like, you know, my mom saw people getting tortured. Well, you know, people who were like betraying Bangladesh to Pakistani people. We got a lot of people trained in India, so India helped us out. I'm saying us, like I was there.
Right. That's all right.
I was born in Montreal. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm just going by my mom's stories, and she's a little off. So who knows?
Who knows? No,
knows?
I think you're pretty accurate though, unfortunately.
Man.
Yeah. So we're not enemies.
No.
And the thing is, a lot of like kids now born in Pakistan probably have no idea.
No.
So I don't remember when the last time there was a cricket match where Bangladesh beat Pakistan and Bangladesh declared a national holiday for the day. And then people in Pakistan are like, I don't understand. We're like brothers. I'm like, no. I mean, yeah, like Cain and Abel were brothers. That's
So they
my
Right.
brother.
So
Yeah.
they didn't inherit the hate. Normally hate just keeps going.
No, well, here's the thing. You know how like in Germany they're not really taught about Hitler too much in
Yeah.
the sense that like no, nothing happened. during
Everyone
those
was
years.
on vacation.
Something happened. Nobody remembers what it was. Something
Yeah,
did happen. though.
Something. I mean, like my book is empty for this part.
Yeah.
Just a lot of whiteout.
Right.
So similar to that, I feel like. But this
I
is
see.
more recent because it's like 1971.
Yeah, this is not even a generation ago. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
like there's people who lived through this, but it's not like it's in school or anything. We're like, hey, this,
Well, it's definitely in Bengali schools.
yeah, it's definitely in Bengali schools. They're still like going through it. They're like, you know why it's like this? You know why we don't have a roof here? 20 years ago.
Stupid Pakistanis. It's
Stupid
horrible.
Pakistan. My wife is Indian. I remember me telling
Oh.
my mom. I was like, yeah, she's Indian. My mom was like,
How did that go?
I was like a 5-minute long conversation. Came
that's
out
not
all
that
right.
long.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. But my mom like lived through some India, Pakistan stuff. Like lost some siblings.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
There's a lot of shit.
yeah, man. But like you come here and you're just like, hey, you have a funny name. I have a funny name. Want to hang out? You
Yeah.
know? Like it goes away real quick because everybody else is named Doug. And you know, like,
Yeah.
Ugh, Doug is the worst.
right. And they're like all Doug and James and Steven are hanging out. And you're
My
like,
husband's name is Jeremy.
That's great. That's a
Yeah.
classic. one of
Classic,
those.
just like a white dude name.
What's his last? No, wait, we shouldn't say his last
No,
name.
yeah, it's like,
Whoa,
Wow.
Look at that.
but
Does he have a golden retriever? Does he play hockey?
no, neither of those things.
No,
He's
he has a,
disappointing.
Antifa. I said his full name. Please bleep his last name.
that is awesome.
Someone's gonna dox him. I just
Do you ever go
realized.
back? Do you ever go back to Bangladesh? Ever been?
I've gone back 5 times.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the last time I was in my 20s and I was forced against my will. I was a big raver at the time, so I just wanted to stay here and party.
Right.
So
Did you find any good raves there?
yeah, no. I went to the very first metal show in Bangladesh that same year, though.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really funny because they're like, oh my God, you're from Canada. Have you ever had alcohol? What's that like? And I'm like, how do you explain alcohol to someone who has never had alcohol?
How do you explain alcohol?
I couldn't explain it. I just got past weird joints that were with like hollowed out filtered cigarettes
right.
filled with dirt weed.
I don't know, man. You go to other country, you have their joints.
It's not good.
It's strange. It's like, where was this? Outside under a car? Like,
Yeah,
where was this
obviously.
plant growing?
well, it
Where
was,
else have you smoked?
Dominican.
Oh.
And
Don't you die in Dominican if you have?
dude, we had to go off the reserve to go buy it.
you mean the resort?
Resort?
You were
No, I'm gonna go to the reserve. It's a
you were in
reserve.
a reserve.
I say on a reserve. It's a little bit. No, it's the same. So yeah, this guy took us off, and then for like bargaining, like he was just like, "Here's this tiny amount for $200."
Yeah.
What?
Ended up getting it for 25, but like. It was, and he tried to
guess
charge you for
real
rolling
high.
paper like $1 per paper.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, cancel the whole thing. He's like, okay, you can have it. It was the bargaining was the annoying part.
That is really weird that you got like that much of a issue. Like I don't smoke weed anymore because
Okay.
it gives me anxiety. But I got married in the Dominican.
Mm-hmm.
I got married in 3 places, but like I got married the destination.
I'm gonna need to
portion.
know all 3.
There's a lot of yeah, okay, but I had my destination wedding at the Dominican, and a lot of like my husbands and my friends came in and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go get drugs," and they got like way worse drugs than what you're talking about
Wow.
for a lot cheaper than what you're talking about.
Fentanyl and
I
crocodile.
didn't shop around. I didn't shop around.
You know all the
We're gonna
powders.
peel off our skin tonight.
I'm like, oh no, we're just supposed to be doing karaoke. And they're in the water again. Okay, but yeah, so we were at the weddings. I got
All right.
married in my apartment
Okay.
because it's cheaper than going to the Dominican, getting legally married there, translating all the paperwork from Spanish to English. So I just had a guy come
Okay.
and marry me and my husband in front of a painting of poop that I painted.
Right.
I didn't
no
plan that.
witnesses on that one.
My mom,
Okay,
his
that's cool.
mom, my sister, my dad. My dad didn't even make eye contact. He just turned around, sat down, and played with his phone while we did this.
Jeez.
Not because he was upset. He just really loves Facebook. And then the Dominican wedding, and then we came back and did like an Indian style.
Just to make everyone else
Wedding.
happy.
Well, I didn't think about the timing. It was during Ramadan, during the fasting. So people were like, apparently people were offended that the food got served a bit before sunset. And I'm like, I did not really think of this. I just wanted it to
I see.
be close to
Right?
my-
Close enough. They'll get it in a
Wedding.
second.
Yeah, like chill out.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
unless
apparently-
everybody did.
Apparently
eat
it did go.
Oh,
A bunch
okay.
of hungry comedians were there.
Oh man,
Yeah, a bunch
comedians
of-
will eat all your food.
A bunch of vegan comedians, a bunch of non-vegans. Just everyone was just eating.
Yeah, it's a lot of comedians that are vegan too, which is interesting.
Not really. I know like 6 or something.
That seems like
That seems like a lot.
Dude, there's like 1,000 comedians in Toronto.
That's
6?
true.
Like that's not even 6%.
I know 4
so
that are
much.
vegan.
Are we
so-
we've just been talking about FOAD and veganism on our way up?
Yeah,
Like
we were having a
Beyond
Beyond Meat, and then like
Yeah.
that kind of dovetails into everything
Yeah.
else.
Hi FOAD, if you're listening.
That guy really likes being a vegetarian.
He's a vegan. Don't
Sorry,
say
sorry.
vegetarian.
What is
vegan.
wrong with you?
So sorry. I'm so sorry. It triggered some people.
Oh my God,
Mislabeling.
he's gonna write you a fucking letter.
I mean,
He's gonna
you know,
send you
the
a
results are pretty good though. Dude can one leg squat. He can
He can
all
do a
types
lot of
shit.
things.
He was able to do that before he was a vegan. I knew him before he was a vegan. Let's
okay.
just not.
Come on.
Don't
I'm
give the
sorry
plant,
to
don't give
have
the
you
plants.
for that, but
Don't give the plants credit.
yeah, don't give the plants more power than it.
You know what's funny? It's just because he's vegan and he can do certain things. You're like, look at the veganism in him. It gives him this just like the yellow sun for Superman.
Yeah.
Where you're like, no, he was already super freaking man. I don't think the sun has a lot to do with it.
Actually, the sun has a lot to do with
For Superman, yes.
Like,
yeah,
come
yeah.
on.
No. We have a lot of like superhero
You can't
stuff.
fly on Krypton.
No,
so,
it's
you
true.
know.
It's true. I don't even know how many different types of suns there are.
I think there's the red sun.
And there's a yellow one. That's about it.
I don't know.
There must be something else that makes him like gassy or something.
I'm not into DC.
All right. Okay. You can't even just have a conversation with me then?
There
No.
was
I'm
all
just
the
like, I don't know the
different
suns. You're asking me about the suns. I don't know what the suns,
All
bro.
the different types of kryptonite would like. I forget there was a purple one that like
Yeah.
made his powers transplant over to Lois and like.
Yeah,
I used to be a huge DC fan.
Cool.
The movies are very disappointing.
Yeah.
They make me sad.
Yeah, the comic books are good though.
Yeah, Titans, the show on Netflix is actually good.
Yeah, Titans is solid. I saw all of it.
The live action one?
Yeah, the one
okay.
like about like the Teen Titans, but they
Yeah.
got rid of the word teen because there's a lot of fucking.
Oh.
And, you know.
Yeah, you don't do that as teens, apparently.
Apparently,
well, you
apparently they're
can't-
all celibate. They're like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
they all have rings on. They're just
They're all
being
married
celibate.
to their mom.
Did you watch Umbrella Academy?
Yes, I did.
That was
But I don't know
solid,
why
too.
I had to
Pretty
think
good.
about that. That was fucking
good.
weird.
It's all right.
Pretty good.
Like, yes, that was also very
That was
good.
solid.
So this voice acting that you did for The Expanse.
Oh,
Tell me.
Oh no! This is so you're so excited, and it was so nothing.
No, we want to know.
No, okay. So I've been on this sounds more amazing when I'm like I've been on The Expanse twice. Okay, but one as a background actor, as
Cool.
a
What scene?
refugee in some sort of scene. I've never watched the show.
Okay, show's fantastic.
I've
but
played a
anyway.
refugee too.
Okay, are
No,
we
no,
both
in-
brown people
in real
playing
life.
refugees?
I did in real life.
You did in
Oh,
real life.
that's not playing one, you piece of shit.
I felt like I was like, I'm gonna pretend I'm playing this, so it's not real.
Oh, it's so sad.
It's okay. Keep going. Keep it funny.
No, you derailed this. Now I have emotions. No, and then I also did like some voice acting where I'm just like on in random episodes, just like a background person.
Screaming.
No, like just like a person on the ship just giving directions or asking, like just like an announcement person.
Okay, cool.
But they wanted me to have like a light Indian accent. Not a thick one, but a subtle one.
Okay.
What does that sound like?
Give us an example,
Oh
please.
man, I
wanna
don't even.
know.
I'm gonna offend so many people if I do this.
No, it's all right.
I can't. No, I'm sorry. I had to rehearse for this.
Okay.
I can't.
All right, no problem.
I'll
You're
pop
not
it out
even.
just-
She's not even Indian, so
I
it's
know,
not like she
right?
just has it.
I'm
Like
trying to figure out where because like I watched the show. No, only once so far. I'm going through my second run through right now. I'm trying to figure out if I heard an slightly Indian announcement.
he's
in the
gonna send you
background.
clips of like I heard a slightly Indian person.
It's just
Is
like
this
you know,
you?
with someone with like a Britishy Indian accent,
yeah.
like that
Yeah.
kind of.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah.
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 Accents on that show are
Cool
funny.
show. Cool show.
Yeah, they make up accents.
So not like that.
Yeah.
Not like what you just did.
cool show.
Cool show. I didn't even know I did that.
Yeah. No. You're Mauritius, right? Martian,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I almost said Martian.
Yeah. A lot of people say Martian. Martian, yeah.
Do you ever get called Mauritius?
They just think they're the best brown of everyone. What?
You guys do?
Yes.
Why?
Because we speak French. We were chosen to be colonized by two white people,
Right.
English and French.
Worth it.
There's some black Afro roots there too, right?
The British took Africans, Chinese, and mostly Indians, and then said, "Hey, come with us," and then dropped us on the island and said, "This is volcanic soil.
Start doing things with
Stop
it.
doing it. Start doing things." So there wasn't actually slaves, but like probably indentured servants.
That's basically slavery. Just what?
Yeah.
Less
It's just
whipping.
nicer.
It's like
Yeah,
diet
nicer.
slavery. It's like
Yeah,
budget
exactly.
slavery.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have your own family. You can have a house made out
Yeah.
of sheet metal and a straw.
Well, sheet metal houses are still a thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
in Bangladesh, my nana had a tin house until very recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom just made sure that like they invested some money and now they have a big apartment condo building.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how they do. That's how they
It's
do.
so messed up because
Yeah.
literally the last time I went, I still remember tin house, and that was in 2005. So yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, I think one of my uncles as well was just it was in a compound, so there was like 4 houses, and the middle house was still a sheet metal house.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think that's sort of
weird.
like I think the main tin house is still around,
Yeah.
but I don't know what the hell it's used for.
Pakistan has houses made of concrete,
Yeah,
and just like literally they'll just make a solid concrete house.
Just a box. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Mauritius does the same thing too because of the cyclones.
Ah, that makes sense.
oh yeah, we have typhoons.
Yeah. Or,
Cool,
yeah,
man.
typhoons.
I like.
no, same thing. It's
Yeah.
the same thing, right? I'm just trying to.
I think hurricanes rotate one way and cyclones rotate the other.
Is that
Don't-
literally it?
That cannot be right.
I think so.
There
Because
must be
it's-
some
because
other
it's like different-
criteria.
I feel like the turning has to do with where you are
Hold
based on the
guys,
equator.
Hold on.
Yeah,
okay,
but-
Google.
Oh, right. Yeah, we
What's
live in.
the difference between a hurricane and a cyclone?
On the website africanreporter.co.za, they
What?
say, the only difference between a hurricane, a cyclone, and a typhoon is the location where the storm occurs. Hurricanes, cyclones, and typhoons are all the same weather phenomenon.
Boom!
They just use different names for these storms.
I told you it was a
Oh.
synonym.
I feel like I've been lied to. I thought these were different things happening.
Okay, the reason why I thought it was a spin also is because, like, well, Mauritius is in a different hemisphere
But
than,
yeah, that's
than
what
over
I'm saying.
here.
So like the turn only happens
Right,
because
if
of the
they flush.
hemisphere. It's
Yeah.
sort of like how
Yeah.
Australia's toilets.
Yeah,
flush
exactly.
on.
Yeah.
All of our knowledge is from The Simpsons.
Right.
Yeah,
Basically
it's
what I'm
really
getting at.
like,
That's why hurricanes is like North America, and then cyclones and things are on the other side of it, bottom,
Right.
southern, like.
Yeah, but you
south.
could use the terms interchangeably if you wanted to. I feel like.
But I
Yeah.
feel like if
I
you're
say
there,
yeah,
like if
sorry.
I watch Indian or Pakistani news and they say there's a cyclone, they're not gonna call it a hurricane ever. So if I
Yeah.
talk to my cousins, I'm like, there's a hurricane coming. They'll be like,
What?
oh, like it sounds worse than it is because they're like, we've never heard, we don't even get those here. You know.
Everybody panic!
I also thought typhoon was like more of a tidal wave situation, but I guess
No,
not.
that's a tsunami.
That's a tsunami. I
Yeah,
thought-
that's just a wave. Like just
Yeah.
a big wave
right.
that can kill. And also we're back at the ocean.
We're back at the ocean.
Oh my God, screw the ocean.
So scary.
It is scary. It's so hard for me to try to like really justify my hatred of the ocean because, you know, we need it to live.
Of course.
But-
You know, source of life.
Yeah, but all the creatures in it are just monsters.
All monsters.
All monsters. Right? Okay, some fish are cute, but most of them are disgusting.
Sure,
Okay?
keep going.
If you're going into the briny deep, they don't even need eyes.
Yeah.
How are you not freaked out by this?
It's true.
It's true. That's it. You're just saying it's
It's
true.
more
Like, it's
alien than aliens that you can imagine.
Yeah, space also freaks me out. Don't get me started on space, but like, you know, the ocean, it's just like most of the planet, it's coming for us. We're all gonna die. The octopi are gaining more intelligence.
Yep.
If they get
I hope.
If they get a lifespan longer than 3 years, we are fucked. Like,
You know
we're
what?
so screwed.
That might be the thing holding some of these animals back. If like an eagle could just plan for tomorrow and also, you know, just like that thing is flying, it can see things from a mile away.
Yeah,
You'll just
yeah.
come grab your baby. You can't.
Okay, octopi are cephalopods. They are the most intelligent underwater creatures out there, other than whales, other than mammals. So non-mammalian.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they play. They play. Have you seen them play? They're
I
actually
haven't seen them
adorable
play.
when they play with coconut
I saw one
shells.
open a jar, blew my mind.
Yeah, it's crazy. They
I
can
don't know that
problem
they
solve.
played with coconut. I thought they like they use it for camouflage and hide inside a coconut.
No, they will just play with it because they're bored. And if an animal can be bored, it has intelligence, and that freaks me out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love it. I
It's
hope they
just-
continue.
They have too many arms.
I hope they figure it out, and they can just
They have
pull an
too
arm
many
off.
arms is a
and they
very
just throw it
important
out.
point.
And
They
it
have too many arms.
and it regrows, which
Yeah,
is
and like
amazing.
their central nervous system is not just in one spot; it's their entire body.
They can fit through a hole. As long as their beak can fit through something, they can get through it.
Oh, you preach to cry, man. I mean, like I would
You
love
guys
it if
heard
they
that
rise
story
up.
about that
I hope they
That'd be
rise up
preaching to the cry.
to the converted.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say he's converted to octopus.
He has
Like,
way less
obviously.
arms.
Yeah, identify
I
as an
identify
octopus.
It's
as
because he
an
rips off his arms
atmosphere.
before we got here.
Yeah, I just grew this.
Camouflage. Just puts a blanket on.
Have you guys heard that story about that octopus that like at the aquarium that
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We don't even have to say it. It's just like it would sneak out in the middle of the night to go eat fish while no one was
Yeah.
watching. Like that's intelligence.
Yeah.
That's like foresight. That
I'll go when the lights turn off.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
when he hears a person, I was like, oh shit, I gotta go back to my it's like,
Plop,
dude.
plop, plop, plop,
Yeah,
plop, plop, plop.
Like, dude,
That is
that is
awesome.
frightening as fuck.
That's
They're-
true.
These guys are little guys, so it's fine. But like,
I was
Irish.
trying
if they
to.
start wearing suits, man, you gotta run.
They probably do your job better than you. He has a ring on one of the arms.
It's just interesting
engineered
that
the
you would
shit
think
out
that
of
they
it.
would wear suits. Like out of all the clothes, they wouldn't wear Yeezys or anything. They'd just be like wearing suits.
No, suits and monocles, man. Like I'm just,
I
I'm
can see
just
a
seeing
monocle.
this. But yeah,
I feel like that many arms, you might have some watches. Has an engineer ring. You know, he's done some stuff.
It's
so this is like this,
taking over.
this,
It's
this
just
seems
a
like a
pimp.
mogul, like a hip hop mogul.
I don't know. All right, so if let's say people as of right now were to disappear, and you gave all animals, all of them, some time to develop, I can see that you have a affinity for octopuses. What would be like the top 3 most likely to take over the world as the next dominant species?
Well, other primates are now in their stone age,
Right,
right?
yeah.
So, doy. That's
That's
not
them.
much of a thinker.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Also,
man.
I think China's creating chimera monkeys with like human genes in them.
Those
really
guys
out of
gotta-
CRISPR.
Huh?
Using CRISPR.
CRISPR? Is that what it is?
I thought that's
don't
what.
know.
Yeah, I thought
That's
was
one of the things, but that's like just one like brand of things that edits your gene.
Yeah, but they're
Oh,
editing
right,
the genes.
editing.
But they're
yes.
editing the genes of.
I don't know if they're
apes.
using CRISPR,
I
but I
don't-
know that you can.
Oh, they're
there's other
definitely using CRISPR, bro.
methodologies.
They're definitely using CRISPR.
They would. They
Yeah.
don't have any ethical laws over there. They'll
Yeah.
just be like, just do it.
Well, I mean, other scientists are like, please don't do this.
Yeah.
It's all state run as well. So
Create a human with a monkey body. Like, no.
have we not watched all of those movies?
Yeah. No.
Have you not seen The Rock?
There's What?
Huh?
What?
Sorry, nothing.
Planet of the
Nothing.
Apes, bro.
What if like China's like,
Oh, you're talking
guys
about
are getting-
Rampage.
No, I'm literally talking about The Rock. I'm talking about Dwayne Johnson.
No, but the
Wait,
Dwayne
that's
Johnson
just
did a
horrible.
movie.
Why would you say
I'm
that?
saying, what if like, you got into China's face, like you can't do this, and China's like, you know what? You guys are getting up in arms now. We already did this 47 years ago.
And it's The Rock.
Yeah, and then we're like, and he's like, and you guys are fine with him.
Yeah, but he's just a really sexy, muscular Polynesian black
That's
dude.
true.
Like, what
That's
are you
true.
trying to say here?
He's unusually large. He's the largest man in Hollywood by a mile.
That's because Hollywood is filled
No,
with
the
really
mountain.
little people.
The mountain is bigger.
That's the only guy.
Yeah, therefore
Wait,
it's the largest.
I gotta
dude.
Google how
Right? It's
tall.
got to be the.
How is the mountain compared to the Rock? I know the mountain's obviously gonna
Hey
be bigger.
Google, how big is the
yours
mountain?
is a lot
No, that's not gonna
faster.
work.
How big is the mountain?
Wait. Hey Google.
Website GameOfThrones.fandom.com.
Nice.
Wow.
They say he took over the role of Gregor, the mountain that rides, Clegane for the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th seasons. He stands at 6 feet 9 inches tall.
That's
and
it?
More than 400 pounds.
Okay, the weight. We're going with weight.
That's the
too?
400.
Because like the cast of
All right, wait,
Supernatural
hold on a
is
second.
very, very tall.
Yeah.
Right? Like Jensen Ackles is like 6'5", and
Mm-hmm.
like Jared Padalecki's like 6'7". Like they're monsters.
But the 400.
400
though.
pounds.
That's
Yeah,
a,
that's
also-
a little different.
that's a
Like,
Versa.
So if he's sleeping and he rolls over on his wife,
Oh, she was tiny.
yeah, who is very tiny. Like
You seen?
How does he like?
Have you seen how small his wife is?
Maybe she sleeps in a different room.
Yeah. Under a metal sheet in case he keeps rolling over.
She like mounts the mountain, you
Yeah.
know, like they do their thing, and then
Right.
like now to our separate quarters.
Right.
So I don't die.
She sleeps in a hammock above the.
They have a bunk bed situation.
Yeah,
She's
that
just
would be sick.
400 pounds is scary.
400 pounds. It's hard to get that big. Like,
Yeah.
how much do you have to eat?
You have to wake up in the middle of the night and eat raw eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had
Like,
a
you
weird
just have
thought.
to have a set of eggs next to your bed.
It's like I'm wondering what it would be like to get a hug from that dude.
I'm a little scared.
Right? Like if he just like
Bone crunching?
he's like, come over here, and then he just like hugs you like as if
Like
it
in
was
Mortal Kombat.
I feel like I will.
Ah, that is not right.
Oh yeah, that she is not even nipple
Look
level.
at that.
She's also muscular though. Those
I
are
mean,
some
they
legs.
work out.
Yeah.
Those
I
are
mean,
some
here's
strong
the thing.
legs.
If he's 6'9",
Yeah.
she
She's
might
like
be my
5'1".
height. She might be like 5'4".
Yeah,
Like, she may not be tiny.
but yet
Dang. His, like, calf is
the size of both of her.
it was way bigger than her thighs and
Yeah.
almost her stomach. God bless that man. And God bless that lady. She needs it.
Maybe that's her fetish.
A monster?
She used to watch a lot of Addams Family growing up, just like Frankenstein and stuff. She was just like, oh,
Jeez.
dang, man. That's, well, you know what? I don't know where to
Why'd
take
you
that
flip your
conversation.
phone over?
I don't know. That's
Just
me.
for everyone who can't see what's going on,
That's
he
me.
got angry at his phone and flipped it
That's
over.
me changing the subject.
It's like now the phone doesn't know what we're doing.
Yeah. Oh, the phone definitely knows what we're doing.
Oh no. Oh
It
right.
listens.
Have you been like blocking off all your cameras on your computers? Are you paranoid like
Yeah,
that?
I do. I put a sticky tape on it.
You do?
Yeah, I don't know.
What interesting stuff are you doing that the CIA is watching you for?
Anything. I don't know.
What's weird about it is that what thing are you doing in a room that is like is only incriminating if you visually see it? Like if you like are you not talking more shit than you're actually doing?
tell you what.
Because most of the time you'd be like, yo, like I want to blow this place up. It's not like you're gonna act it out and into the camera.
I'm just
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they hear worse shit than they will ever see.
I just don't want to look excited while reading dumb shit.
yeah.
If somebody was to like show you that, like, look, Syed read this, and this is the face he made, that would be pretty
But
embarrassing.
you know what? They won't be able to show that. You could just do any split screen and pretend that you're
That's
excited
true.
about dumb stuff. So that doesn't matter.
That's true.
I'm just like, no one's gonna be watching me because I usually just take my phone in while I take a shit.
Yeah.
So like, how interesting is that to you? You just watch me poop from a
But
weird
what if
angle.
somebody like sends you like, hey, we're gonna release? I mean, you may or may not care, but like somebody's like, hey, we're gonna send this to your family. You know, you're taking this poop face.
Yeah, and then I'll send a picture up before they can do it.
Yeah, I know. See, that's
she's
the thing about
gonna
comics.
own it. You're like,
Yeah.
It's
not
also
true.
my family. They have seen a lot worse.
That's true. Yeah, that's probably not the right demographic. It has to be other families.
No,
Like, this
yeah.
is your
Yeah,
in-laws
yeah.
So it's just
family.
random families.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, like my
So
parents'
face.
friends.
Right.
And then I don't care, but then my parents might, you know.
Right. Or the parents care about everything.
Yeah, like no, well, like like my parents, like I married a white guy who obviously for some reason knows more about Islam than I do.
That's good.
And I read the Quran. You know what I mean? I just didn't understand it. He like read like a translated version. Of
Right.
Oh, so this is what this means. I'm like,
makes sense.
wow, you are well read. And we lived together. But then like the year before we got married, while we were engaged, we had some like family friend come visit, and my dad's like, okay, I want to have a family dinner with him. You and your sister come. The boyfriends can't come though. And I'm like, oh, and why is that? It's like, well, we don't want them to know that you're living in sin, basically. But so they don't mind that we do live in sin as long as none of their friends know. Then my mom walked around lying to people in Montreal saying that I was already married, which was kind of fucked up. I guess that stuff doesn't happen to boys as much.
Well, I mean, I picked a Muslim wife, so that helps.
Yeah.
No, but we're married now, so like my mom has shown off him to everybody.
Oh yeah.
But this is like during the engagement.
Yeah, I had a very different situation, right? Like I had my parents meet first, and then like
What?
yeah. So like I went out with my wife for about 2 years, and then about a year in, I was like, Mom, there's a girl I like, and then my mom met her, and then the parents met about a year after that, and then we picked a wedding date. So it's like a little bit different.
Yeah, no, you see, that stuff is also relevant. My family met Jeremy like on our second or third date, like very, very early, and I met his mom very early, and then they met within a year. But it was still like the whole like, I guess my mom didn't want to count her eggs or chickens before they're hatched.
Right.
It's like you're engaged, but this could go sideways any second.
Yeah.
So I don't want to introduce this one-eyed mohawk tattooed man that you're engaged to.
He looks badass though.
He is.
I like
is
his
badass.
haircut.
Well, his hair is now normal
Oh,
looking.
okay.
It looks really good though.
How did he get a mohawk going? Did you use glue?
No, it was hairspray. Oh, you know
a
how
lot of
people say use
hairspray.
egg whites and all this other garbage? He's like, it's just regular extra strength hairspray.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hairspray is like industrial.
Dudes in my high school used to use glue.
Yeah. High school kids are stupid.
Yeah.
You putting glue in your hair.
Well, it washes out pretty easy and it's a lot
Really?
cheaper
Yeah.
than gel. So if you're in high school,
Say a word.
but it looks like, there's something about Mary,
Yeah.
that scene.
Right.
Oh,
looks
it
like-
glistens.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Glistening.
You don't want your hair to look like
No.
that.
Especially that movie was popular.
It's a lot of work,
I can imagine.
putting
It's
glue in
worth
your
it
hair.
though. I think people take notice when you have a
Like glob.
a shark fin on your head. People like it.
Yeah, we were putting it up. He was putting it up while we were like on resorts and stuff, but his hair would just melt over like a sad orca in captivity, just like, just not a good look.
Right. Back to the ocean.
Fuck the ocean! Oh my God, anglerfish, those things with the bottom.
Yeah.
The
like,
coolest ones. They
the
got
underbites and the light bulb on their
The
head
light
so they
bulb on
can
their face.
lure in things.
Who
Yeah.
needs a mouth like that?
Yeah, what does it even do?
They're not even.
It's not even interlocking.
If you
it's
find-
just there to scare people.
If you find bat teeth a little bit annoying, it's just like there's no order in these. This is just a vice of trap for.
it's how people die. It's how dreams die.
You
Yeah.
want to start a GoFundMe for braces for anglerfish?
But I like any fish that can.
Just like real,
Just
just like
Invisalign?
look at
No.
look at this is what he was before. This is where he was after.
If you're a dentist
Look how
trying
happy he
to,
is.
if you're a dentist trying to get some attention,
Yeah.
stop fixing human teeth. Go one angler. This is what it was. This is what it is now.
yeah.
People
That's
are
what we can
gonna
do.
line up.
Improve the
Yeah.
the life of an anglerfish.
Some Invisalign on an
Yeah.
anglerfish.
He stops fishing. He's
No,
like,
the thing with Invisalign is that's a lot of like more trays every week.
Yeah, I did Invisalign.
are you gonna catch this this anglerfish and like pop out the new ones?
Yeah, every 2 weeks.
It's the exact same anglerfish. It's
Yeah.
dark down there. You can't see shit.
So, like, if somebody was like, I don't like Invisalign, they're too hard to use. Look at this anglerfish. He did it. If an anglerfish could do it.
And it's not like you could keep an anglerfish in captivity up. Like,
No,
you
they need to
the
be pressurized. Yeah.
You can get
it's
a
true.
tank that's pressurized.
You can get a tank. That's how they
Yeah,
do
but every time you get the
experiments.
anglerfish out to put the Invisalign tray in, its
Yeah,
eyeballs
stupid.
will pop out.
He's gonna
Just
blow up.
explodes.
Yeah, they lose, it compromises their whole body pressure.
Oh
Apparently.
my
they
God,
just
can
died.
I find photos of things I hate in the ocean?
Yeah.
But no
That's
one
what
can see. This is a
no,
podcast.
That's fine.
No, it's fine. This is what we do.
This is what we do.
Oh my God, the ocean is so fucked.
The ocean is. Wait,
Have you seen the goblin shark?
Yes,
Yeah.
and the gross. Why?
Yeah.
It's like the mouth is over here, but when there's a fish, the mouth comes out and then opens, eats it, and then pulls it all the way back in.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna pull out. That was
Yeah.
literally a picture, like its teeth.
Yeah.
The exoskeleton can just leave the rest of it behind for a second. I'll be back.
It's kind of like a superhero, but a disgusting fish.
Yeah.
That's
You
insane.
know, fish are covered in slime all the time. This is,
Are they?
I just sound like
No.
a racist towards fish.
Yeah.
They're not. They're all slimy.
Yeah,
I thought
they're all
scaled.
supposed to be because it's supposed to be easier for them to move around
I
in the
know
water. so they
catfish
have, like-
are.
Right.
Catfish are mad slimy.
yeah, but all fish are. They all have
Yeah.
like a coating.
I didn't
Just
know
makes
that.
it easier for them to move around.
I haven't-
You're like verifying this right now. You do it. I would love to be proven wrong because I really don't want to be this scared of fish all
No,
the time.
this is the way we prove it wrong. We get some hooks and some lines.
No, I'm not going fishing.
Go out to Lake Ontario.
Also, I think that seems mean unless you're
Okay,
eating the fish.
The
yeah, of course
self-produced
we're
one is
eating the
called
fish. He's from Mauritian, you're Bangladeshi. I like fish.
We are bhate matse Bengali, right? So
Yeah.
that means rice and fish makes a
Glycoprotein.
Bengali person.
All right, so it's called glycoprotein, which is
Slime.
when mixed with water, making the slimy mucus. The slime is important for
Yeah.
fish to
Take that,
regulate
Yasin.
many necessary body functions, including protection against parasites. Some fish form cocoons out of their slime.
Ah!
Good.
Oh, this is Jared's hair now.
Oh, that looks badass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he looks like a regular dude now.
He looks like Clark Kent.
You guys
a
look
little
like
bit.
you guys look like you guys could be like the main like bodyguards in like Judge Dredd or something, right?
Ah.
Oh wow!
Like-
So they're pulling. Sorry, man. I'm still on this.
What are you-
Slimy mucus.
What is that? Is that a cucumber?
I don't. That's the one you're looking at. Look at the depressurized fish.
Yeah, let me see this.
Depressurized
Sorry, you were
fish.
saying Yasin, you were reading or something.
Microbes that live in fish's slimy mucus coating could lead to chemists to start a new antibiotic drug.
Yo,
Why?
that looks like it's trying to become a like that looks like a crime.
It's like a human soul trying to escape
Yeah.
out of that fish.
I'm trying to make sense of.
Do you guys have a
how-
website with pictures? Because I need to upload all those pictures onto it. They're so fucking frightening.
Like, look how badass this looks.
That's
Look at
disgusting. Why does it? It doesn't. It can't even close its mouth.
It doesn't have to.
Yeah, it's just waiting to eat.
It just
Yeah.
needs fangs for some reason.
God damn.
I like the black
Look how
eyes.
beautiful this is.
Okay, that's cute.
This is like a.
Oh, that kind of.
I don't know what that is.
That one freaks me out a bit.
Oh my
We're
god.
done. We're done. That's where we
No,
stop.
no,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no,
so
no,
cool.
no, no, no.
Eel.
Have you seen? There was another.
That was
there's
an
another,
eel?
Yeah, there's another eel called. Oh shoot! It looks like it's the weirdest. All it does is sticks on the sides of.
That kind of like. Did you see how many teeth it had? It was like a suction vacuum thingy.
Oh yeah.
Look how scary that is.
Yeah, it's super scary.
If aliens came out, right? If a spaceship came down and just came out with a couple of these,
Yeah.
we're done. We would be mortified.
Yeah, the ocean is fucked.
Have a look at this one.
Wow, that's kind of pretty.
Not as bad. But
Dragon.
You know, for
dragonfly
somebody
eyes.
who's like not enjoying this, you're the one. This is your phone I'm using.
I'm just trying
What
to prove
is
to you.
this?
My sister tagged me in this.
I can't even make. I know it's dangerous, but I can't tell what
It's
order.
an alien life form that's coming to get us. It's going to kill us all.
so cool. I like weird alien stuff anyway. Have you heard of H.R. Geiger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeremy's obsessed with him.
Freaking
he
love that
tried to
dude.
put a bunch of Geiger stuff up in my apartment.
Okay, that's not good.
No, I'm like, I sleep here.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
I like
like-
it in books.
He's
I don't want
obsessed
it
with
on my
Alien,
walls.
and he did the drawings for Alien as well.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, so that's why.
Yeah, that guy.
Sorry, I'm just like I'm like fuck the ocean. Just
Yeah,
fuck it.
I agree
Pour
with
more
you.
plastic in there. We should all die.
Well, I mean, you know,
Sorry, Geiger. Go back to Geiger.
Oh no, that's all. I'm just saying that type of stuff is super interesting to me.
Oh.
And so like some of these alien guys look like Geiger stuff.
he probably looks at this stuff for inspiration.
No,
My
that's
sister
that's from his
did this to
dreams.
me.
Oh,
Isn't that horrible?
I think that's awesome that she knows that you get. You know, she's like, yeah,
Every new
Rush would like this.
every new discovery in the ocean will be now further tagged by you.
Yeah.
Craft the Float tag you in this.
and we're like, ha ha, fuck you. It's just like you bitch.
they just started like over the last 15 years. They started getting the first sightings of giant squids and
Squids,
stuff.
yes.
and that's insane. That there's stuff. It's like stuff down there. Like, yeah, we've never been able to
I
see
don't
it.
want to know. I'm better being ignorant.
You're never in the water. What do you care?
That's not true. I like the I like the beach.
Oh, even when I go to Lake Ontario and I'm in it, I'm just like, I don't have no idea what's under me, and it's kind of freaky.
When are you in Lake Ontario?
Whenever I go, like,
You wade? You roll up your ankles?
I'll go swim sometimes. Not here in Toronto, but like other parts of Lake Ontario.
Do
when
you
you're camping and
guys
stuff.
go cottaging? You go
I do.
camping?
I go
What kind
camping
of
and
brown
I-
person are you?
I'm one that grew up in the inner city, so when I came up to Canada, I was like, "What do white people do? I want to do that," and then I fell in love with it.
My parents find it disgusting that people pay to sleep outside.
Of course they would.
It's like we moved here.
Yeah,
Like,
they
we're
were
not
like-
sleeping outside.
that sounds like poor
Why are
people
you
stuff.
why are you regressing?
yeah.
yeah.
What's happening? This seems like a not even a lateral move.
Right? No,
I'm okay with cottaging. I just don't like camping.
I like it all, man.
I just don't understand why people are obsessed with like cottaging and then swimming in the lake, which is filled with guck.
Yeah.
So lake
just hate all bodies
I
of
don't,
water,
I don't,
I
I don't,
guess.
I don't like lake swimming because it's just like
It's gross.
You don't know what's in
gross.
there,
It's gross. If you swim in an ocean,
right?
a lake is just not. It's a pond. It would like you can't see through the bottom. The water is always murky and
Yeah.
brown or gray.
Yeah.
It's just there's nothing about it.
Yeah,
Unless you go to
great.
Tobermory. Apparently that shit
Sure.
is just see-through all over the place.
Oh, Georgian Bay is really nice.
Yeah, so, that's okay. But I'm an ocean-only type of dude.
That's nice, dear. I don't know. I'm just like, what are you guys being all booey about? But it's just got water. People need to swim. You get in the water, you swim.
How about a pool?
How about
Yeah,
a pool?
there you go. Pool.
How about a pool?
Go with the pool.
There's something to be said about like just being in immersed in nature. Because like
Yep.
when you're at a cottage or a lake, the water is like really nice and clean looking. And some areas for swimming, and it's good to
Yeah.
experience it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, you experience things, get stung by. Have you seen those big fish in the lake? Okay.
Yeah, pull it up. Pull it up. What big fish?
I don't even remember their names. I'm sorry. I wish I prepped this. I wish I knew we were going to be bitching about the ocean and the lakes.
I didn't know we were bitching about the ocean, but I'm enjoying it.
Oh, man.
It's a great turn of events.
Bitch it up.
But also, space is freaky as fuck.
Well, there's nothing in space.
What?
It just kills you.
Yeah, but not just, that's not what I mean. It's just so big.
Oh, just the vastness of
The
it.
vastness of space is just too much for me to deal with.
Yeah.
It makes me feel super insignificant.
I feel like there's a word for that, fear of the void.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's a thing.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched a movie that really accentuated that fear?
Any sort of movies now that have to do with space. What was that one? I didn't watch it, but it had George Clooney and
Interstellar?
Sandra. Yeah.
Oh, Gravity.
Oh, Gravity. Yeah.
Yeah, I refuse to watch it because I'm like, it's two people in space. Fuck that. Just not doing it.
Such a great movie.
Yeah. You guys like
Interstellar kind of messed me up.
Which one's that?
The one where it's a Christopher Nolan movie.
No, but who's in it?
Matthew McConaughey.
Thank you.
Oh, right. And then he becomes the singularity or something like that? Or-
Yeah, and like a tesseract. That part I didn't like, but the whole because gravity affects time, right? So the stronger the gravity pull, the more effect it has on time. So they're in a spaceship orbiting a planet, and if you're orbiting the planet, the time passes differently than if you're on the planet.
Yeah, so
the
he
two-
went slower.
So when they went on the planet, he spent five minutes on the planet, and when it went back, it was like 40 years in the ship. That kind of thing messed me up, because like apparently everyone experiences time, even like humans, you and I, we experience time differently based on where we lived on the Earth.
Yeah.
Because if someone spent more time at higher altitude, that person technically travels through space quicker, or fuck, I'm gonna get it mixed
I
up.
was gonna
but
say- no, I felt like it's
different,
faster on the- yeah.
different, yeah, probably, but different. Yeah, no, faster at higher temperature.
Really?
Yeah, because for sure. Yeah, because like if you have a ball with a string and then you spin it around, the ball is moving at a faster rate than any point on the string that's closer to your
Okay.
hand. And so essentially, someone who lives at higher altitudes experiences time differently than someone who's in a lower altitude. And so your perception of time is very different based on that.
But in the Interstellar movie, when he was on the planet, he was there for 5 minutes. It was 40 years up top.
Yeah.
So it's the opposite of...
Yeah, but that is as a result of because there was a black hole that's beside it.
Right, that
type
might
of thing.
matter.
Yeah.
That might matter.
Yeah. Did you find it?
I found the musky fish. You guys want to see this
This is
monster?
from me like a week ago.
Oh, what is that?
me.
That's your butt.
That's my butt.
Why am I looking at your butt?
There's other things.
Are
that
you doing
happen.
yoga stuff?
No, I'm trying to do a headstand on a lake trampoline.
I mean, that's kind of
Oh,
yoga
okay.
stuff.
And then I
Then you gave up.
no, I don't give up. I'm
I'll just let you peruse.
gonna let you hold that for a second.
Okay, we're just switching phones now. If you're wondering what's going on.
Yeah,
This just looks like
that's how that ended.
This just looks like a long fish.
Yeah, but they attack you.
Oh.
Let me see.
They eat small dogs.
Oh wow.
Like, there's an 11-year-old girl recovering from a muskie attack right now.
Wow,
Is what-
muskie.
When I looked up muskie, that's the first
That
article
was
that
it?
popped up. So I'm like,
It's a big mouth, man. They'll come after you.
Yeah, I know.
that's messed up. I can never go into water ever again.
Water is just not knowing. We were talking about like
That's what it is. It's space. You don't know what's there.
we watched that video of that Indian guy getting chased by these two Indian dudes were on a motorcycle and a tiger came out of nowhere.
Oh my god.
And we were-
Chases them at full clip.
But like, yeah, we don't even try to tame the water. Just don't go in it.
no.
Just clear this area out. Oh, did you do headline a show at Showtime or something 2 days ago?
Thursday.
Nice.
Yeah.
How did that go?
It was interesting.
Tell me more.
Showtime the channel?
No, it was a club. No, it was fun. It's just it was like a pro-am night, so I was headlining at the end, and there were like two acts that basically the most of the audience came to see, and they were on right before me. So as I went on stage, they all went out to have a smoke.
Right.
So I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
And like I still went through my set, and then they came in for the very end, and then they were boisterous and happy, but it was just like, oh no, you've missed most of my set. So that hurt my heart.
Oh,
It's all right. You got the headline.
Yeah, that's true.
How long was the headlining spot?
It was 20 minutes.
20 minutes, good.
that's solid.
It sucks when people like large groups of people leave. Like you guys, you need the audience.
Oh my God, the audience is so necessary. And like, it
Yeah.
wasn't like one section of the room left. They were all scattered. So when I went on stage, there was just like a scattering of random people who don't smoke that left. Basically, everyone there was there to see these two guys.
Damn.
And just like the non-smokers didn't go out. That's
Yeah.
about it. So
That sucks.
Sucks.
yeah, but it was fun. It was good. Yada, yada, yada.
Got any big ones coming up?
Yeah.
I produce a show called Asian Comedy All Stars.
Ooh.
Yeah, you should try to get on that,
Sure,
sir.
sure. And you also do the Friday, the luau.
Oh yeah, but that is very different. That's an open mic.
Yeah, but that's like it's a popular happening open mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. You're right.
She's like,
I don't know
yeah.
what. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm like pumping up your stuff and you're like, well, that one's like a stepchild.
No, I've had it the longest, so it's very easy
Yeah.
to take advantage and forget about it.
No problem.
It raises the other shows now. That's how.
No, it's awesome.
I'm using a child metaphor. It's not really working.
It's okay.
Third Wednesday of the month at Comedy Bar, I have a show called Comedy Mixtape. It's musical comedy.
Nice.
And yeah, like a Lonely Island type, except it's me and other people that are not Lonely Island.
You play any instruments?
My mouth.
It's an instrument.
I used to play drums.
Okay,
and,
cool.
I alto sax and guitar really badly, real bad guitar. Yeah, so I don't use that in my show.
That's still pretty cool.
That's cool.
And yeah, so Asian Comedy All Stars, August 15th at the Rivoli. Pan Asian selection of comics. Foad is on this one.
Nice.
Yeah.
What did so
And
it's
He's
gonna be
he's repping West Asia, like Iran.
Iran? It's hard to rep Iran,
Yeah, and he's doing it.
If people want to follow you, where's the best way?
I have a Twitter that I barely use. Which is,
Oh.
what a crappy comic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, find me. I have a website. It's rushkazi.com. rushkazi.com.
Awesome.
And you can find all my social media links through that.
Perfect.
awesome.
All right, people. Thank you for listening to the episode. Rush, thank you for being on the
Rush.
show.
Rush, Yasin. We've been talking about
I
shit for an
literally-
hour.
So sorry.
I literally said Rush Kazi.
Yeah, you really did. My
Right
brain goes right
He
there.
wanted to correct you.
Yeah.
He just wanted to let you know, like, hey, you got that wrong.
My-
So sorry.
Can I say one little thing about
Yeah, go for it.
correcting? I used to work in telemarketing, and I'd be like, "Hi, this is Rush calling. Did you mean Rose?" Like,
Wow.
I did. I'm so sorry. I fucked up my own name. But go ahead.
No, my cousin's name is Rush. That's
Oh,
why.
I see.
And I see the letters in my head, and that's why
So she doesn't know she's pronouncing her name wrong. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. All right, people. Thank you for listening to the episode. We'll be back in a week. Take care of yourselves. Good night.
Thanks. Bye.